What's up, guys? Coach John here. Today we're going to do some vision training. So a couple little do-it-yourself projects at home. All you need is a deck of playing cards and some tape. And then the second thing, I'll show you how to make it. And if you don't know how to make it and still have issues with that, you go to email me or direct message me, and I can send you a copy of the saccade charts that we're going to work on the second half. So I've got Noah here helping me. He's going to be doing some of the demos. The first thing, I'll bring us closer. This is just a board, and we just tape the cards onto it. Some of our cards have fallen off because we made this a while ago, but majority of our cards are on there. So we're tape our playing cards on there. You can also use like a sliding door, a glass sliding door could also work, where you can put the cards on the different, and then just lay them out pretty equally. Ours are pretty evenly distributed. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to call out certain things, like call types of suits, the colors of the cards, even numbers, odd numbers, face cards only. So he will have to touch those cards. It's kind of like one of those smart board things. So he will touch those and do the sequences. You can do it for time. So you just have a timer and say you have 10 seconds, get as many as you can. The biggest key with this is you're not moving your head around too much. Okay, your head stays pretty still as you move it. So some of the corners, you'll have to use your vision, the peripheral vision, to get the corners and stuff like that. So you're going to be maybe 1 to 2 feet away, probably, about 2 feet away. So Noah's going to get in position. I'm going to call things, so say diamonds. And he's going to touch all the diamonds as fast as he can. And then I'll switch it, and we'll go clubs. Then we'll go even numbers. And then we'll do all the red cards. So the point is, the point is to not move your head while you're using your eyes to track. Okay, so that's very important in sports, is being able to track without just using your eyes, seeing peripheral. Because you're staring down a pass or you're looking at something for a really long time. People can start picking up on those things where you're using the corner of your eye. So that's one thing you can do. The patterns are going to be, I'll put some in the description below what the patterns can be, but they can be really anything, and you just can make them up as you go, or just different things you can look for. So just kind of get creative with that. Maybe do 5 to 6 different rounds of the different types of things, and you can always add and make it more difficult. You can, for ours, since ours is just card, we can flip ours the other way around and change the orientation of the cards. Or you can move your cards around and randomize them too. Okay? So the second thing we're going to do, we're going to move our chart to the side. Okay? And I'll bring this closer. You can kind of see it's just random letters on it. There's sometimes the other ones on the wall have numbers on them. So they're saccade charts. This is going to be something similar where he's tracking with his eyes and not moving his head, okay? And both, actually, kind of going backwards a little bit, both these ideas brought to me by Cody Stahl. And he made these items for us, and he used to be a former assistant coach here, so I just want to make sure that he gets credit for that. So we're gonna have Noah back in the position, okay? So the first one I'm going to make him do, so if he moves to the side again because he's massive, he's taking the block the whole thing. You have the 2 charts here, the charts I showed on the screen. You have one up top and one down low, okay? Those charts, he's going to go up and down, and he's going to go first, like top left corner, and go across, and then he's going across the top and across the bottom. So it would be, obviously you can't see him from there, but he's reading off those letters, okay? So I'll get him to go vertical first, so the top and bottom, he's not going to move his head. He's calling out the letters.
P, W, A, S, N, R, R, T, G, A, Z, Z, E, E, 5, R, B.
Okay, that's good. So we would go for a designated amount of time and see how many you can get correct. Obviously, the other person can sit there and check if they're saying the right things. Obviously, we can't see it, but then from this one, we go side to side. So we go from the left one to the right one, and go top left corner, and go across the top row.
Z, B, C, or X, B,
Don't move your head.
C,
Don't move your head.
K, D, T, B,
He's moving his head a little bit.
N, L.
There you go. His eyes are moving now a little bit more.
A, S.
Good. Okay, and then the last variation we can do on this one is going to be around the clock. So we use all 4 charts. So you go around to the top one, to the next one, to the next one, and go around one letter at a time. Okay, so let's quickly run through that.
Z, B, B, W, X, D, D, E, C, K, K, B, V, T, T, U, V, I, Y, B, L, O,
Okay.
L.
And that one, obviously, you can see is a little bit harder. He has to go a little bit slower because he has to track where he was in the last place as he picks up the letters as he's going around, okay? So going back a little bit, I didn't explain this at the beginning, I probably should have, is how to make this. It's a 10 by 10 table on a Word document, and the row height is going to be 0.92 inches, and the row width is going to be 0.75 inches, okay? And the font size is going to be 36, Times New Roman font is what we used, okay? It's a 10 by 10 chart. And to make it obviously more difficult is you can move the charts further apart, and also too you can change the font size. Or if you have a color printer, you can change the colors, and that will also throw you off a little bit. Okay. So if you're having issues making this because it's not the easiest thing to figure out how we made this originally, send me an email or direct message us on Facebook or Instagram. We can send that out to you. And just email it to you. You could have all the charts that we have at the facility, and then you can use them. And honestly, it could be any letter number combinations. If you do just letters, it's a little bit easier. If you add numbers in there, it makes it more difficult because your mind has to think about numbers and letters. Or symbols can be also added in there too. So that's going to be it for the vision training today. Hopefully you guys could try that out at home. It's something that's obviously very low stress physically on you, but it does challenge your mind and makes your eyes work a little bit. So something that you can do pretty much on a daily basis too. All right, guys, thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you soon.